In the small mist-shrouded village of Varendale, there lived an enigmatic artisan known as the Dollmaker. His name was Elias Thorne, and he possessed a talent for creating dolls so lifelike that they seemed to possess a soul of their own. His workshop, nestled at the edge of the dark Varendale woods, was filled with countless dolls of all sizes, each with glassy eyes that seemed to watch the world with silent, eerie awareness. Elias was a solitary figure, rarely seen outside his workshop, save for the weekly visits to the market where he sold his creations. The villagers both admired and feared his work, whispering rumors that the dolls were more than mere playthings. It was said that Elias infused a piece of his soul into each doll, giving them a semblance of life. Some even claimed that the dolls were cursed, binding the spirits of lost children who had disappeared in the woods over the years. One fateful evening, a young girl named Anya, known for her curiosity and bravery, ventured into the woods to uncover the truth about the Dollmaker. She had heard the stories all her life and was determined to prove that they were just tales spun to frighten children. As twilight deepened and shadows stretched long, Anya found herself at the doorstep of Elias's workshop. The door creaked open as if inviting her inside. The dim light from flickering candles cast eerie shadows on the walls where shelves upon shelves of dolls stood, their eyes glinting in the gloom. Anya felt a chill run down her spine but pressed on, calling out to the Dollmaker. To her surprise, Elias appeared, his face kind but worn with age and secrets. "Why have you come here, child?" he asked, his voice a gravelly whisper. Anya summoned her courage. "I want to know the truth about your dolls. Are they really cursed?" Elias sighed deeply, leading her to a small, intricately carved doll seated on his workbench. "This is Lila," he said softly. "She was my daughter." Anya's eyes widened in shock as Elias continued. "Years ago, a terrible plague swept through our village, claiming many lives, including my beloved Lila. In my grief, I sought to preserve her memory in the only way I knew how. I poured my heart and soul into crafting this doll, and somehow, a piece of Lila's spirit became bound to it." He gestured around the workshop. "Over time, other parents came to me, desperate to preserve the essence of their lost children. I could not refuse them, and so my dolls became vessels for their souls. But with each doll, a piece of my own soul was taken, binding me to this place." Anya felt a mix of awe and sorrow. "Is there no way to free you and the children?" Elias shook his head sadly. "The magic is ancient and powerful, and its secrets have been lost to time. But perhaps there is one way. A pure heart, untainted by grief or fear, could break the curse." Determined to help, Anya took Lila's doll in her hands and closed her eyes, focusing all her love and hope into the small figure. A radiant light enveloped the workshop, growing brighter until it filled every corner. When the light faded, Anya found herself standing alone in the now empty room. The dolls were gone, their spirits released, and Elias was nowhere to be seen. The villagers later found Anya near the edge of the woods, cradling Lila's doll. The workshop had vanished without a trace, leaving behind only the legend of the Dollmaker and the brave girl who freed the souls trapped by his sorrow. From that day on, the village of Varendale was a place of peace, and Anya grew up to become a wise and kind leader. The tale of the Dollmaker's curse lived on, a reminder of the power of love and the strength of a pure heart